be like any other mission.
Oh my god.
I would love for it to be after I'm dead.
Oh no, so this is Joanna Dark, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put an image here on this moment so you can see what the original version looked like. And this is the realistic version for 2025. Alright, she's got a petite nose. She's got small eyes, but she's got that big jutting chin. Oh, and she's got short hair. Yeah, you can't have a femme fatale with shoulder length or long hair now, can you? It gets in the way, apparently. So over on fartstation.com, this is the portfolio for a Kolbe PAYNE. Who? The man who gave us this abortion. But it only gets so much more worse than this, because Kolbe PAYNE doesn't like you, the gamer. As far as he's concerned, you're a bigot, you're a racist, and you shouldn't buy his video game that he works on ever. I'm guessing since he worked on Halo Infinite, he might be the same gentleman who gave us the famous Craig David meme.
What's that?
I'm such a big buffoon and a big douchebag, but I love it.
Hey, numbnuts. Duke Nukem here, and I want to wish you morons a Merry Christmas and Crappy New Year with Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Yes, hallelujah, it's the video show. And now, the man the BBC calls...
Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Now, courtesy of SmashJT.com, Perfect Dark level designer hates you and calls gamers a mistake. I really do like this breakdown. It is just hilarious. Now, the first thing that we see, Just Do It on his hoodie, but it's got the LGBT pride colors behind it because, like every beloved brand, they get hijacked. Would you see this sort of nonsense in China? No. Would you see it in South Korea? Definitely not. Maybe in Japan, because again, I can't completely praise them anymore since they are bowing down to some aspects of bridge and DEI. It's very disappointing. So it's becoming quite the disturbing trend in the gaming industry that I will forever never grasp. Developers entrusted with shaping beloved franchises are openly gay and openly disdaining for their core audience and potential customer. That gay bit is not what Smash JT has inserted, it's what I've inserted because I'm not gay. The latest example here comes from Kolbe PAYNE, a level designer at Crystal Dynamics, working on the highly anticipated, and of course, when Smash says that, he's obviously being sarcastic, Perfect Dark reboot. If this were China making a game like that, it'll be retitled Perfect Dark Rebooty, because that's what we want to see, right? Oh, Western video gaming design, folks. One-on-one. Look at that. Oh my god, I have met short-haired chicks in real life before, and they look a lot more attractive than this monstrosity right here. We talk about the banishing of bad white men, and when it comes to white women, I guess they're being banished as well. So what are we going to do in the process? Give them big jutting massive jawlines that was just about as wide as Miami Beach in the 1980s. And this is absolutely redonkulous. When I saw this at Summer Gay Fest this year, when I was reacting to it, even I stood still and thought, what the hell am I looking at? This doesn't make any sense. Again, Leon Kennedy's DNA seems to run through and through in Western video game redesign. And again, this is all about hating on biological attractive females in video games. You can't have them anymore. You've got to get rid of them and replace them with androgynous non-entities with no titties whatsoever. Oh my God. So here we go. This idiot called Kolbe PAYNE, not to be confused with Kobe Bryant, in 2021, he went after gamers again. Getting mad about a black character just boggles his mind. So look, I've talked about this before, folks, but again, this guy PAYNE, who's obviously a pain in my ass right now, and he's certainly not Max Payne. Why has he got the same spelling surname as that great video game character, who ironically is a white dude? He's obviously living in his own echo chamber right here, because when you think about it, this game, setting a Nordic world with Vikings and white folk, why was it a good idea to turn the red-headed character of Angraboda into some random black chick who turned out to be the most annoying thing in the whole video game? Why would you do that?
My mother told me someday I will buy.
Oh, because Sweet Baby Inc. had a hand in this redesign. Because according to Sweet Baby Inc., if there's no black in it, we're going to make sure it finds a way in there. Just like that movie, The King of New York with Christopher Walken, and that famous line,
But jumped on your motherfucking throat! You slap me again, motherfucker. I'm gonna slap the black off. Take the cuffs off, motherfucker.
I guess if this were the other way around, would people be saying anything? Who knows? If adding female protagonists to video games is all it takes to make the worst people you've ever met not want to play them, which again is untrue, there's a lot of female game characters that I absolutely love, we should add female protagonists to every game. This guy is obviously batting for the wrong field, that's all I have to say, because again, if you take somebody like Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, of course you're going to hate her guts because she's an ugly game design, they've made her character absolutely horrible. And then again, look at Joanna Dark, look at Jill Valentine, who's got the best tits in the business if you ask me. If you don't always get to play the female protagonist, you do have them as sidekicks and it can be really fun to bounce off with. And when I say bounce, you know exactly what I mean, folks. But Kolbe PAYNE, who is now, by the way, yeah, Laura Bailey on the death threats she received for accepting the role of Abby Johnson in The Last of Us. Now, I will say this, Laura is quite the actress, she's quite the drama queen. Did she receive death threats? Who knows at this time? I mean, at that time, it was a really bad thing if she really did receive them. But the person to blame is not her, although as an actress, she should be critical of looking at the script and the character and thinking, hang on, wait a minute, what am I not seeing here? What's the bigger picture? Neil Cuckman is the one that you should be blaming. Blame him. He wrote that god-awful character and you get to play 20 hours of her in the game. That's why I will never ever play The Last of Us Part 2 ever again. I'll just happily replay the first one many times and forget that number 2 ever exists. Oh, look at that. Yes, so we take the very macho character of John Spartan 117 from Halo and we demasculize him, folks, for Pride Month, because that never gets old, does it? I tell you, companies like Microsoft and Sony and all the others out there in the Western gaming hemisphere are absolutely evil. If they support shit like this, I find it very hard that I want to support them. Only Saber Interactive at the moment, and I do say at the moment, things could change with them at some point, and I hope it doesn't. And funny enough, if you do go over to Kolbe PAYNE's Blue Sky account, oh, dear Kolbe, he doesn't know what to actually say, does he? Because he's lost for words, ladies and gentlemen, and I find it rather funny that this guy would attack gamers. And in fact, what I find funny about Kolbe and that other strange person called Matt Hansen over at Avowed Games, or rather Obsidian Entertainment. They're both white, they're both bald, they both have facial hair to make up for their lack of hair on top, and they like to attack gamers and call you all sorts of names. Hair envy, guys? I would give you some of mine for charity purposes, but I love my hair too much to shave it off. But then again, maybe I'm blessed with some good genes and not just the ones I'm wearing. And on that one, folks, if you were me and if I were you, you may wish to return for the next video.